In 1972, Mr. Mayor Fax, a folklorist, was murdered in the mountains of the northwestern part of the DAW Federation. Fax taught folklore at DAW University and was a well-known doll collector whose house in the mountains where he was murdered was a vacation home where he kept a collection of dolls. Police investigators found that the house was completely locked and there were no signs that strangers had snuck into the house. It was not the work of some kind of beast either, as the tendons of his legs were cut and then his heart was targeted with a blade. When Mrs. Ronay, the wife of the Mr. Major Fax visited, 2 days had already passed since his death, making the case difficult to investigate. However, rumors circulated that the cursed doll may have murdered Mr. Fax. Indeed, many of the dolls in the collection had a history of controversy, including the churi dolls filled with meat that had been found in the past, idols that had been deified in ancient times, and dolls used in witchcraft. However, the police denied the theory that the doll was responsible, and the case remained unsolved. A former detective who was in charge at the time later testified, "This information has not been made public, but several of the dolls were covered in returned blood. There are limits to our scientific knowledge and logic to explain this. Please share your stories of the other world with